So, what'd you think about our workout today?
I thought it was really good.
Did you?
Yeah, I was kind of watching you, wondering what you were doing with all that sweat. You were really working hard.
I was working hard. It was
I
a
know.
little bit different. The guy today was a little bit different than the lady
I know.
last week. Who did you like better?
Hmm,
I thought the lady was more
I thought that
organized.
she was a little more organized, but I did like our workout today. I thought it was really
Yeah,
good.
good. Hey, everybody, how's it going? I want to welcome you to our channel. This is one of our many videos that we have put together from time to time. We are the Longevity Influencers. I'm Kevin, and that is...
I'm Deb.
Hey, Deb. Well, today what we're going to do is we're going to share a video with you, and we're going to kind of talk through it a little bit from one of our favorite doctors. Deb has actually been following this doctor for how long?
Probably about 4 years.
Why do you follow him?
Well, I've been on a mission for, I don't know, probably 10, 15 years to kind of clean up my house as far as the toxins and the chemicals and that sort of thing. And with that being said, just trying to, whenever there's an injury or we have a sickness or an illness or a cold or something, I'm always looking for some kind of a home cure, a home remedy.
And that is exactly what Dr. Nepute is going to talk about today. He's got a video out that's you can go check it out on his website. But what we're going to do here is we're going to break it down. He's got 25 tips. We're just going to handle the first 5 today. We're going to put out some additional videos going through the other tips for you. We don't want to make a 2-hour long video, so we're just going to kind of go through the first 5 and give you an idea of what we're doing. You know, we're trying to get as healthy as possible in our sunset years of our life. All right, so I'm a little dramatic there, but we're just trying to get a little healthier. And if you're joining our channel or joining our private YouTube group, Facebook group, excuse me, you're probably looking for the same thing. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Dr. Nepute has to say about 5 of his top 5 tips for home remedies.
And I'm a huge fan of sea salt. Sea salt, especially organic sea salts like pink Himalayan salt, Baja Gold salt, Celtic sea salt. Those are the ones that I use primarily. You can get real bougie these days with salts. There's all kinds of flavored salts and other healthy forms of organic sea salts that are out there. But I recommend that most adults get between 5 grams and 10 grams per day in their diet of these good, healthy salts. Now, what you need to understand is that these salts are made up of minerals. And minerals are one of the key nutrients in the human body to help keep our body electric, right? You know that when somebody has a heart attack or their heart stops, we shock people to get their body going. The only way that we can conduct information from the brain through the nerves to the muscles and organs and ultimately to the cells is through electricity. The only way our cells can regenerate and produce certain compounds to heal themselves and to heal the body is to have the right electrical component. If we are low in minerals, we don't have that electricity. And in things like pink Himalayan salt, Baja Gold, Celtic sea salt, even in things like sea moss, there's a lot of good, healthy, organic minerals in there. And I would encourage you to start getting that in your system every day. By the way, if you're deficient in minerals, it can cause any type of symptom from fatigue, anxiety, depression, weight gain, hard to put muscle on, digestive issues, hormonal imbalances. So many things can happen from our body not having the right amount of minerals. And by the way, one way you can measure the minerals in your body short of a blood test is you can do a urine test. And you can go to the store and buy some litmus paper, which is pH paper. That pH paper can tell you where your pH levels are in your body. And it should be between a 7 and an 8.5. Like that's ideal pH. The pH tells us chemically how electrical our body is, the voltage of it. And again, just like a battery for your car, if it doesn't have water and minerals in it, it's not going to work like it's supposed to. So number 1 is 100% sea salt.
All right, folks. I'm not all bougie. I'm not all bougie. I'm about just Himalayan pink salt. And as I'm sitting there listening to Dr. Eric talk about the all those, the deficiencies and that, I sneak a lot of sea salt into our food
Mhm.
when I'm cooking, and that could be why we don't have any of those symptoms or any of that.
Could
But
be, could be. It's definitely the Himalayan salt because I am not eating any of that moss, whatever he was talking
I
about.
don't know
That
about
doesn't
that either.
that doesn't sound good in the least bit. But I certainly understand what he means about the minerals in the body and so on and so forth. A lot of the times in our when you go to a doctor, there's a symptom that you have, and all they ever do is really treat the symptom. And I really wish they would get away from some of that and really, for us, as Dr. Nepute would say, self care is the new healthcare. We really need to be more in tune with our bodies and in touch with what's going on with our bodies, and not really rely on so much what a medical doctor might say. It's very important to get their opinion, but sometimes they just throw medicine at the problem or pills at the problem, and we want to do things more naturally. That's why one of the reasons why we really enjoy working with Dr. Nepute on some of these things. The other thing I wanted to say is, I'm not the kind of person that goes out to the restaurant, eats dinner, and puts salt on his food. I never really salt my food. That's why I'm very happy that my wife does do that, cooks with the right kind of sea salts and the right kind of stuff for us. So, yeah,
Can I add something to
sure,
that?
go right ahead.
Do you remember when we were fasting
Yes.
a while back and you see me walk out of the kitchen with these little crystals of sea salt and I would
Yes,
hand
I
them to
do.
you? That kind of curbed our appetite.
Yeah,
Kind of satisfied us
mhm,
for
mhm.
a little period while we were doing
Yeah,
our
and so
fasting.
we do fast from time to time. We try to do some intermittent fasting during the day, and every once in a while we'll go on a 7 day kind of fast where we eat. Let's just say Sunday night we'll eat, and we won't eat again until Tuesday night, and then we won't eat again till Thursday night, then we won't eat again till Saturday night, and so we we'll do that kind of fasting too. But salt is a very important piece of that fasting time. When you get a little craving for food or something like that, salt really helps curb that.
And another thing, I don't know if you noticed the other night, but I mixed up some cucumbers and we
Oh
had that
yes,
as a side
yes,
dish.
yes.
But I mixed up just some fresh cucumbers, some apple cider vinegar, and some sea salt and some pepper. And I made sure to tell him to drink some of that juice that was in there, and that was the sea salt in there.
Yep.
Had some of that sea salt. So
Awesome.
highly, highly, I think that's just been great for us as far as keeping us symptom free.
Cool.
Some of those, yeah.
Very good. All right, let's see what else Dr. Nepute has to say.
Number 2 is apple cider vinegar. I'm a
What do you
real
know?
big fan of apple cider vinegar. This helps a lot with bloating and acid reflux and indigestion, and it can help stabilize blood sugars. Now, I like apple cider vinegar that's organic and that has a mineral in it, or sorry, an herb in it called mother. If you can get apple cider vinegar with mother in it, that seems to be the best form of apple cider vinegar in it. Now, if you take apple cider vinegar and it immediately gives you heartburn or acid reflux, that's a sign that you're having some serious digestive issues. You probably have low production of acid in your system. You need to add some more salt to your body. But what I typically do is we dilute 1 or 2 tablespoons with water, or you can cut it with some type of like water with lemon or a grape juice that's watered down or something like that. And it really can help benefit overall health and well-being. We use it a lot for digestive health, a lot of cellular health, helps a lot with blood pressure as well. That's a powerful one.
Again, here's my apple cider vinegar, my organic apple cider vinegar with mother. And I guess I kind of stepped a little bit ahead. That cucumber mix that I told you that I made the other night was with apple cider vinegar.
Now you're more into the apple cider vinegar than I am. I don't. She actually takes what is it, like a teaspoon or something?
Yeah, I'll drink it. I've actually gotten to where I will dilute it because it will burn your throat as it's going down. So dilute it somehow.
That's something that I need to pick up on a little bit more, is the apple cider vinegar. It's supposed to be good for weight loss too, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. There's so many different advantages to the apple cider vinegar, not just ingestion. I did a whole series on apple cider vinegar a while back, but It's good for acne, all kinds of different things as far as your health goes.
Yeah, I think you did do a video on that just recently.
I did.
People can go to our YouTube page and find that and look it up and listen to that video as well. Speaking of all the good stuff about apple cider vinegar, why don't we go ahead and move on to the third tip from Dr. Eric Nepute.
Number 3, like I said, lemons. I'm a massive fan of drinking lemon water, especially organic. Like we have in my house at our sink, we have a filtration system, and this filtration system helps clean the water out. It gets the impurities out of the water. It helps clean out the fluoride and the chlorine out of the water, and it puts hydrogen and minerals back in it. So right next to that faucet, where I get my clean water every day to drink, I have a thing of lemons and limes sitting out there. I'm a big fan of lemons and key limes. So I'll take a lemon, cut that lemon in half, squeeze that half a lemon inside that water, take a pinch of that sea salt, put it in there, or I'll take a half of a key lime. Key limes are little, it could even be a whole key lime. Put that in there and drink that down. Blend that up. It's a great source of vitamin C. It's used to help with liver detoxification, bloating. It helps get a lot of the bacteria that's sitting in your mouth, especially first thing in the morning when you have bad breath. That lemon water helps neutralize that. And by the way, it's been shown to help improve immune system function and regulate our pH as well. And here's another little trick with lemon water. Drinking warm lemon water in the evening time can help get the bowels moving, so you can have a really good detoxifying bowel movement first thing in the morning. That's a real powerful thing that you can do. So that's a big one is lemons and lemon juice.
Well, after hearing Dr. Eric talk about the lemon in the water, I'm thinking with our filter, we filter our water as well to take out all the impurities, the fluoride, the chlorine, and all the other junk that you never know what's in there. But you could add your lemon, squeeze your lemon juice in there. You could put a little apple cider vinegar in there and a little salt, a little sea salt. And there you've got your cocktail right there for you.
A little vodka in there? No vodka.
No vodka.
Well, what do you know?
Save that.
But the truth of the matter is, I'm bad at that. I don't ever really use any kind of fruit, lemon, lime, or anything like that in my drink. But I guess Dr. Nepute's recommending it, so I guess I should. You know what we could do, babe? In those containers where you have the sun tea, we could put like some lemons and some water in there, and always have that on hand. Yeah, you can always have that on hand.
And whenever the waitress asks you if you want lemon in your tea or your water, take her up on it. That way you can just always have a nice, fresh, healthy dose of lemon in your drink when you're out to dinner.
There you go. Let's see what's on the tap for number 4 for Dr. Nepute.
Extra virgin olive oil. Man, I cannot impress upon you the importance of organic extra virgin olive oil. Have you ever heard of places called the blue zones? The blue zones are areas of the world where people regularly live to be over 100 years old. And if you look at what's on their kitchen table, they have organic sea salt and they have bottles of organic extra virgin olive oil. Look, I like taking between 1 to 2 ounces of this every day and putting it in my food. You know, if we cook meat, I'm a big meat eater. If I cook meat, I'll put that olive oil on the meat. If we cook vegetables, after we cook our veggies, we'll put that olive oil on our veggies. I use it on my salads as salad dressings. I use a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I use a lot of bit of extra virgin olive oil, and I'll use sea salt and pepper, and that's the dressing that we use. It works amazing. I even have patients, and my wife does this every day. Well, she'll take a 1 ounce shot of extra virgin olive oil with her noon or evening meal. Boom, just shoot it down so she can get it in her body. So extra virgin olive oil is such a strong anti-inflammatory. It helps the circulation and blood flow and so many other issues. And a lot of times it'll even help with, arthritis and pain. So consuming this on a daily basis is powerful.
Well, I'm not sure that I could take a shot of that.
I'm not that tough.
Yeah.
I'm not that tough. We use it. Well, tell them about the salad. You make salad dressing like that. Yeah.
And we use all of these things. This is the extent of our salad dressing right here. The salt, the apple cider vinegar, and the oil. And it's delicious. It's if you like an Italian dressing, it's just a little bit shy of some of those spices in there, but much healthier for you.
I'll be using that olive oil tonight when I cook our steaks, because we're having steaks for dinner. We're pretty much meat eaters as well, and I always coat the steak with a little bit of olive oil on both sides. Just kind of helps it cook, and it also helps some of the seasoning stick to the steak when you're cooking. Little tip for you there. But the important thing with the olive oil is for me is the effect it has on inflammatory systems of your body, things that kind of inflame, and this kind of really is a natural way to do it. And that's always what I would look for, is a natural way before I start to use any pharmaceutical or run to Big Pharma for an answer for something. I would much rather try some non-invasive, natural means to try to reduce inflammation in my body. And I recommend people do the same, so that we don't keep running and getting pills thrown at us for anything like that. So yeah.
I'm so glad we're on the same page with all this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's been just a joy to have someone that has the same mindset as me.
Mm-hmm.
Try the home remedies before you go running to the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
They're just going to give you a pill, like Kevin said earlier, that's going to just hide the symptoms.
Right.
It's not going to fix it. So let's work on these home remedies that have been used for hundreds of years.
Yeah, without a doubt. See what Dr. Nepute has to say for his last tip of the day, number 5.
Number 5 is baking soda. Yeah, organic baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, man. I use this so much, it's not funny. I have a bottle of a box of organic baking soda sitting next to my sink in my bathroom, and I will take my toothbrush, dip it in water, put it in that baking soda, and I use that to brush my teeth with. It's antimicrobial, anti-parasitic, antifungal. It's very good for balancing out the pH of the body. And then before I go to bed, almost every night, I'll take a scoop of that baking soda, put it in water, stir it up, and drink it down. Tablespoon or 2 tablespoons a day, so beneficial. You can mix this with water, and it really helps detoxify the body, and it cleans up the liver and the intestines. And the liver and the intestines are just the skin inside out. So getting that baking soda in there really helps balance out the pH of the body. That's number 5.
Well, I know that you saw that box of baking soda by the sink the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I've been brushing my teeth with that.
You have been?
I have been. And I guess I didn't know about the pH balance.
Oh, speaking of baking soda,
we like it.
We do. Actually, we actually use this for our pool, to be honest with you. Yes. But it is the same baking soda that you would use. Everybody typically knows about it. It's in a box. It's the same company. I won't mention the company, although you can read the brand. Mm-hmm. Since they don't sponsor us, I won't give them any pub other than this. But the bottom line is, yeah, it does help with the pH in the body. I can remember as a little kid brushing my teeth with baking soda and all of that stuff. But I think that's a good tip. I think that's one thing I want to start, maybe try to do, is to have some at night with a glass of water. I think that would be a good thing. A lot of people don't know that you actually can drink baking soda. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's actually good for you, and it's good to know that it'll clean out your liver and your intestines, and that we all could use a good cleaning out every once in a while.
Yeah.
But this is good stuff. This is good stuff. I like the tips that we've gotten from Dr. Nepute. Is there one that you find better than the others in these 5 that we looked at today?
Well, honestly, no. I guess these 3 are probably my favorite: the salt, the vinegar, and the oil.
Mm-hmm. It's the go-tos.
Yeah,
they're pretty standard in our house. Now, I do have to admit again, the lemon water is not something we do at home. Deb probably does it more when we go out to eat than I do. I probably just drink regular water. I don't even think about having lemon in it or not. But it's just a habit that I have.
And I think after hearing Dr. Eric, we're gonna do the lemon water.
Yeah, That's
I
fine.
think, yeah,
Not a
we're gonna
problem.
give it a try.
Not a problem.
So
We're all about doing what keeps us going, keeps us healthy, and I hope you guys are the same. Just want to remind everybody to come visit us on our YouTube page or even our Facebook page. We are the Longevity Influencers. And once again, I am Kev, and that is
Deb,
and we are
Right.
here
mhm.
because of you. So, please like and share. If the information was good, let us know. If there's something that we can do better, let us know. As we go on this journey and we move forward, you'll be seeing a lot more of us on YouTube and Facebook and other places as well. We're going to be doing some other things. We might even be doing some live shows from time to time with Dr. Eric or some of the other doctors that we know that we work with. Some of the the functional medicine type doctors. So is there anything you want to say before we go, babe?
I do. If the community out there has any specific home remedy or any topic that you would like us to cover, just leave us a comment.
Yeah, put us in the
yeah.
chat there in the comment section. Give us an idea, and we'll be more than happy to do a video, do some research on it, and do some videos on it for you.
Yep, we're all about sharing and helping people live a long, healthy life.
And growing a big community of people who are all want the same thing.
Like-minded.
Yep, that's exactly what we're looking for. Stay healthy, stay strong, and we will see you next time. Thanks, Deb.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.